Well, so far the setup has been very similar to our previous setups. Quick cup of coffee, then I'm going to talk you through some of the enhancements we've made, which were suggestions by people on the various forums we were on. There you go, sweetheart.
Thank you.
Well, we're set up. Now, you know, we've been living out the back of our four-wheel drive, you know, on our holidays for about the last 5 years, and we're forever changing things to improve. And I thought I'd done everything I could possibly do until, you know, I put a video up on some of the forums, on the caravan forums. And it's amazing some of the ideas that people come up with that we've now incorporated into our setup. And to be honest, we are very, very happy with it. Simple things like, you know, we had a single bed in the back, which was very squashy. You know, it was cozy, but squashy. A lot of people said, how can you put your wife through that? But anyway, so we've made a few modifications to put a double bed into the back. And that's made a huge difference. It's a lot more comfortable. Other things that people mentioned were the fact that we still had the rear seats in the car, and a few people suggested, why don't you take the seats out and you'll have extra storage. That was a fantastic suggestion, and I'll show you in a moment just how much extra space we've ended up with. There's a few other mods, but we'll just have our coffee and then I'll walk you around. Before I show you the modifications, I'll just run you through our kitchen setup again. It's very basic. We've got this folding kitchen unit that literally slides underneath of a seat inside the car. We got our water container here, nice and handy for when you're cooking, which we just top this up from the jerry cans. We put all of our kitchen stuff into one container. Everything, all of our plates, our cutlery, everything is in there. So we know where to find stuff, and it's all stored underneath here in these compartments under here. We've got all of our food under there, and when we're traveling, our kitchen stuff goes in there as well. And we finally relented and bought ourselves a nice little fridge. It's only $199 at J-Car, but it does the job. Got a leg of lamb in there later. We're going to put a camp roast on. Right, all of our pots and pans, nice and compact. Look at this. All square, so they all fit inside each other. Pack away nicely. All of our washing up stuff goes in one tub. We got the collapsible buckets. What else we got here? Also, we have a table. Look at that. We don't waste any space. There's a little space down the side here. We've got an extra table in there, which I haven't set up yet. I'll set that up a bit later. What else can I show you? Right, okay, look, while I'm here, I'll show you one of the mods that was suggested to us, and that was to put a double bed in. Previously, we had a single bed, which came up to about here, and this unit here, which we use to store stuff for night time, you know, we put our phones and everything in there, used to come out further. So I just cut that back, and the paper towel that used to be this way is now upright on a pole there. We've got all of our light switches here. Now, another suggestion that was made was that we remove the rear seat of the car. There's a double seat in here to give us storage, and have a look at the amount of storage we've freed up here. We've got a massive area underneath here where we can store stuff. And the other advantage is we've removed about 60 kilograms of weight from the car, which is quite significant when you think that the rating of this car is 600 kilograms. Another way we've saved weight is our deep cycle battery, which is under here, has been replaced with a lithium battery. Now the lithium battery is 50% more capacity, and it's 15 kilograms compared to 35 kilograms for the old one. I almost forgot, when you're sleeping in the car, window vents are essential, so I'll just put those in. These window vents make a huge difference. You know, having that circulation of air at night time is invaluable. We get into bed through the side door here. A lot of people thought we might climb in through the back, but this is ideal because you can use the step there, and there's still one single seat there underneath the bed. We can just hop over that and jump into the back of the car. It's actually, once you get used to it, it's quite easy. The reason we maintain this one seat here is from time to time we do need the, if we've got a third person, we can actually pull one panel off the side of the bed and lift that seat up. Well, we've had this solar panel for about 5 years and it's done us well, but now that we've got the fridge, we've invested in a second solar panel. This one is good because it folds up into a very compact size for storage, and it's also got twice the capacity of the other one. Another addition to our setup is this fold-out shower. It just packs up, you just roll it up and it packs onto the side of the roof rack there. Eliza's very happy with that one. Often the phone reception out in some of these areas where we prospect is not that good. So we actually have an antenna on the roof which goes to a booster box which is under the front seat of the car, and using that often we can go from well, sometimes from no bars to 4 bars on the phone, which is really good when you're out in some of these remote areas. Just while our lunch is cooking, I'll just give you a quick demo of how the booster works. This is where the little antenna is. It gives out the boosted signal, so anywhere within about 3 meters of the back of the car. So as you can see, we've got 1 bar of Telstra at the moment, and I've turned on the booster. So it takes about, sometimes 30 seconds or a minute. Here we go. There we go. We've gone from 1 bar to 4 bars. And that can be the difference between a phone call and no phone call. Well, it's early morning. A little bit of mist around, but it's a beautiful morning. Got the bacon and eggs on. And getting ready for another day's prospecting.